banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Giants and the Cincinnati Bengals. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard calling this contest for you. And right now, we're putting the secondaries on notice because we have a couple of wide receiver rooms, not just dudes, rooms that can test every level of a defense.
Yeah, it's more than just the headliner, right? We know the top options, but for these offenses, it's the depth at the wide receiver room that's such a big deal. If you overcommit to the biggest playmaker, a couple other players, well, they can hit you down the field just as easily. And with how both offenses love to mix up their routes and looks in the passing game, you better buckle up in the secondary.
Cheeks away from one. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Complete out to the right side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Gain 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he gets this forward to the 19. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps D-Stroud moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the red zone now. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards. There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he gets it away from his end zone. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. On first down, here's Dart. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Scatteroo now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Darts out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
Come on, set. Rambo 80.
From the gun, here's Dart. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Pinheiro's kick is good. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
Well, how about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Pass play on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Sack.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing it again here. This one's caught. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. 1 quarter away so far. It's a 10-0 ball game. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Sticking to the air here. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start to fight back for their 1st points of this game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back now, pressure coming. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattaboo. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. This play goes for 36. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
A gain of 36 yards.
Driving forward with Scattaboo. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's another Giants 1st down.
Now Dart. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On play action with Dart. He's got it near the 10. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
19 strikes.
10 at the 41-yard line.
79 Broncos. Let's go.
Throwing now off the play action. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Punting unit out now.
Incomplete.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And coming off their second red zone touchdown of this game, Brock. Make it 2 or 3 so far now. They will take that percentage every week if they can.
Yeah, championship-level teams, Kate, are usually 75%. I know that's a C+ in school, not very good, but that's championship football.
Yeah.
2 or 3, we're starting to near that mark.
And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And it's a gain of 12 on that one, and it's good for a New York first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
A gain of 12. And the Giants first down.
Running with Scannaboo. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Darts going to the air. Has him on a quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Complete to number
3rd
8.
and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll go play action. Here's Darts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
At the 23-yard line.
Dart going to throw again. Hits him on the out route. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Short pass brought in. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down. The Giants using their first timeout.
Here we go, set.
It's Scannaboo on 3rd. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Giants first down. 1st and goal.
Dark from the pistol. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead.
Bengals 7.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Making some progress here. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Bengals with one final possession now in our opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
The 47-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Setting up to throw. Headed out right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. Now a run here with Blake Corum. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 12.
He's back to throw. From the left side, here he goes, deep middle. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He's going to throw this one.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Cut out left. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw here. He's got a man left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
47-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds Chase on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Bengals.
He's going to throw it again. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then net some positive yards.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked off by their rookie from Michigan. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Here's a Scatterboo here on his own read. Call it 2 yards that time. Now just a few to go on 2nd and 3.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Giants.
From the pistol, he gave this guy a move. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Dart. That's completed right side. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the red zone on 1st. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Dart setting in the throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
14 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
3rd and long for him here. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. On the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Pinheiro's kick is good. And that extends the lead to 20.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going deep this time. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Win for the visiting Giants. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
180. What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all that he could.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
Hey,
and 15
smash Bronco.
at the 20-yard line.
Brown on the inside give. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Let's go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's caught. Chase has it. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
4 more yards. That's another Bengals first down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Complete over the middle. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Trying to work quickly now.
At the 4-yard line.
70 range for 70.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 13-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's sitting top 5 in rushing yardage. Baker now off the play fake. He's got a Emeka Egbuka. Keeps on moving into the red zone. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-point game. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
He'll work against the blitz. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to put.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals break the tie here in the first. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14.
All right, so this solid first half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. First down, here's Baker. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Irving here from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Baker out of the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's a gain of 10. And the Buccaneer first down.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Right back to Irving now. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Once again, Irving. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. It's a solid pickup of 9 yards, and that brings us to the end of our first quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. Todd Bowles did not like what he saw, and he's thrown the challenge flag. So upon further review, they get a more favorable spot, and that's enough to give them the first down. Mayfield now from the gun. Brought in. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bengals ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Here's the throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That one hits for 30. And the Bengals have a first down. New set of downs from the 37. Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. That's caught. He found some space. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Intercepted in the end zone. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. A.J. Terrell making that stop. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's complete. This is Egbuka. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
That's good for a first down.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. It's a big strike downfield to Egbuka. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
He was brought down by Jordan Battle. A gain of a yard.
From the gun, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
It's a gain of 10.
Here's the give to Irving. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
No gain on the play.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Motion the slot man right. 3rd and short, Mayfield. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. The kick by Patterson is good. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Here's Brown again. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Throwing from the gun. Gets this one to Blake Coro. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. 1st and 10 from the 32. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. They're going to try and throw it here. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
That's another Bengals.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Right back to Chase. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Bengals in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Brought in right side. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short.
He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead just before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fields this one at the 3. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Crackle 80.
Back to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Chased out to his right. And he only got back to the line of scrimmage with that dive.
Just one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down from the 42.
And the Bengals first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Got ready.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
19 tight.
Leads
Here we
to
go.
2nd
Tight.
and 10.
60 Eagles. 60. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
Buccaneers 17.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing, Baker. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and
And in motion, headed right.
180.
Mayfield from the gun, 3rd down. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away.
3 and out.
Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bengals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
65 to 6. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And this was something we knew pretty early on this season. He was going to accomplish this year barring injury, right? What's impressive is how quickly he's reached that 1,000 yards mark. There's still considerable season left for him to take that total much higher. There he goes again. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Let's go now. Go, go, go. Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
13 more yards. And the Bengals first down.
Ready.
First and goal at the 4-yard
Cougar
line.
19. Let's go.
Brown. You can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you've still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal. Working now from the gun. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals push their lead to 18.
Buccaneers 17.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First call here coming from the shotgun. We give to Irving to start this drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Set the screen here to Godwin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Mayfield. Fires right away, but incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
180.
Throwing again is Baker. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Once more, it's Mayfield. Hits his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bengals 32-yard line.
Mayfield now off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Mayfield to throw again. That one's good to Godwin. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Buccaneers first down.
On the give, this is Irving. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
11 more yards. That's another.
Mayfield now from the gun. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers make it an 11-point ball game.
Buccaneers 24.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. This game right here, partner, has been a really good demonstration of why they value this guy beyond his running ability. Look at what he brings to their passing game as well.
Yeah, a tremendous boost for the offense and a tremendous nightmare for this defense.
Shotgun now on third down. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First and 10 at the 44.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. So this one goes against the offense.
Holding offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still first down.
Ready, set.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go.
Sticking to the air here. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready.
From the gun, it gets to Brown. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Crack on lead. Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 18. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Buccaneers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Baker now off to play fake. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line.
Gain of 25 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield finds a man right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
3 yards. That's another
From the gun, Mayfield. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in a hurry up here.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and
Baker now from the gun. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Buccaneers make it an 11-point ball game.
Buccaneers 31.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Be careful.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
Be a little armchair quarterback after that call. It's like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
His return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Buccaneers and Emeka Egbuka ready to get to work now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Setting up the running back screen. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
What's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Right side, this is Egbuka. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it down from 37.
That's good.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 7.
Baker throwing again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down, Buccaneers.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Mayfield to throw again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 26
Motion the tight end over.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Working inside the red zone. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Jordan battled there defensively.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back.